New this morning, U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins says the U.S. farming economy is, quote, in a significant challenge as farmers struggle with the impact tariffs are having on their livelihood. It's been 5 months since President Trump announced his global trade war. As a result, China, the world's biggest soybean buyer, is now refusing to purchase American soybeans, instead turning to countries like Brazil and Argentina. That export alone was worth nearly $25 billion last year. Over the weekend, Senate Majority Leader John Thune said farmers will need a bailout this year. Joining me now is John Boyd Jr., founder and president of the National Black Farmers Association. Thank you, sir, for being here. Love the hat. Trump's tariff idea was that China relied so heavily on the U.S. market that it would force Beijing to accept trade terms that helped American consumers and businesses, including farmers. What is it doing for your farm?
Well, right now, American farmers are really struggling out here. Within 10 months, the president has caused complete chaos for American farmers with his tariffs. $20 billion to Argentina alone, and they're the ones actually selling soybeans. So the president says he's a great deal maker. Well, the president got played on this one, and the American farmers are hurting at this. And you mentioned the Secretary, Ms. Rollins. We haven't had no communication. We have 160,000 members in this country, and we haven't been at the table with the Agriculture Secretary. And for her, the president doesn't like to take blame, so he may fire her, when this thing continues to roll out. And then we have the vice president, so American farmers are losing farms, and his real estate company is buying America's farms. So instead of the administration helping us, they're buying the farms and they're causing complete havoc. And it's all at the hands of these tariffs that the president said here on CNN yesterday that he loves these tariffs, that he loves farmers. But farmers are losing their farm at an all-time high in this country. Bankruptcies are up, suicides are up, farm foreclosures are up. And we need a farm moratorium in this country. Why are we losing our farms at a man-made disaster that the president caused? Something has to be done, and Congress needs to step it up and really intervene on behalf of America's farmers.
And look, right now, Congress has shut the government down, unable to come to a deal. So there are a lot of other issues surrounding that as well. I do want to go back to something that you mentioned, and it's about Argentina. The president pledged a $20 million plus bailout to Argentina to help prop up Argentina's MAGA-inspired administration. And I do want to get your reaction to something related to that, because the AP published a photo of U.S. Secretary of Treasury Scott Bessent's phone during the UN General Assembly, saying it shows a text from U.S. Agricultural Secretary Rollins, who we heard from, who says, farmers are struggling. She says, "We bailed out Argentina yesterday, and in return, the Argentines removed their export tariffs on grains, reducing their price, and sold a bunch of soybeans to China at a time when we would normally be selling to China." What do you think of this? How are soybean farmers being affected by this?
Well, I want to be perfectly clear. China hasn't ordered any soybeans from America's farmers. And that's why I said that the president really got played on this one. So he tolls out $20 billion to Argentina and the president and their administration. That $20 billion could have helped save a whole lot of American farmers here in the United States. So here they double back and then are now selling soybeans to China that we would be normally selling right now. This is harvest time, and the prices are at, to me, all-time low since the 80s. And these countries are really working circles around the president on this.
John Boyd Jr., I do thank you for your time. I know you've been talking to a lot of farmers, and it is really disturbing to hear you say that your suicides are up and that people are losing their farms, since we all rely on the food that you all grow and raise. Appreciate you. John?